Well, good morning. It is a great day in Costa Mesa. This is an exciting day for us as a city, as an organization, and as a region, quite frankly. But thank you for coming out. We're excited today to break ground on our new Costa Mesa Fire Rescue training facility here in Costa Mesa. It's been a long time coming. We worked on it for many, many years. And we are going to have a great time today. With that, I think it's a good opportunity. I want to turn it over to my partner, Raja Sethraman, for him to introduce some key players in this project. So Raja, the floor is yours.
So from the Public Works team, we're excited about this project. This is going to be a great one. We're going to demolish this structure behind us very soon, and we'll have a brand new fire training facility here. And leading this effort from Public Works will be Patrick Bauer, our Deputy Public Works Director. Sung Yang, our City Engineer. Project Manager Hector Soriano. And we also have Rob Ryan here. He is our Maintenance Services Manager. The contractor for this job is Kaliba, and they are represented here by Adam Othman, who is the president of Kaliba. Jonathan Cleora, he's our superintendent. And Paul Vasquez, who is going to be the lead person here. So we look forward to starting this project and completing it on time.
And now I'd like to turn it over for our invocation to our project liaison for the department to provide an initial invocation, Battalion Chief Chris Coates.
I must say that I am fired up to be here. Okay, with that, I'd like you to bow your heads while we go ahead and do the invocation. Dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you so much for the city team, for the assemblywoman, for the council, for everybody that has supported this and made this come to fruition today for this groundbreaking ceremony. Lord, I pray for those that have paved the way before us, for all the generations that have trained in this tower that stands behind us today, Lord. What a legacy that has been left behind by them. Lord, I pray that as the current generation of firefighters, that we pick up that legacy, we run with it, and that the current generation of firefighters and the future generation of firefighters continues that legacy, remembers what's been left behind, remembers the lessons that have been learned in this tower behind us, Lord, and may we pave a new path considering and respecting everything that's been laid out behind us and before us, Lord. I just pray for the construction crews, for everybody that's going to have a piece in this. Lord, I pray that you guide their hands and their minds as they tear down this tower piece by piece and erect the new tower piece by piece so that the current and future generation of Costa Mesa firefighters serves this community well. I pray for the community that they feel the passion and engagement and purpose of this department as we train and learn to fight fire, learn to do what we do best as an all-hazard, all-risk department. Lord, may you guide us in this new endeavor that we're taking on, and may the community feel the passion and engagement of this current generation and the future generation, Lord. Thank you for today. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the shade today, and may we enjoy the rest of today and just celebrate you, Lord. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I just want to, again, thank you all for being here today and celebrating this moment in time. This is such a beautiful ceremony for us as we move into the future and respect and appreciate what's taken, the storied legends of the past. We are on the shoulders of legends of the past. So we look to the future. This is a state-of-the-art facility, taking down a structure that's 57 years old, and this new structure will take us into the future, and we are looking forward to it. It could not have been possible without the support of, as I said, all the different departments in the city coming together, the city leadership team, led by Lorianne Farrell Harrison, our city council supporting this endeavor. And as I said, this project in particular reaches out to the state and the support we've had at the state level. And with that, I just want to give thanks to everyone involved in this project. Looking forward to a successful project. And we look forward to not only the groundbreaking today, but the closure of this project and conclusion in 2025. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Assemblymember Petrie-Norris, who has played a key role and helped advocate for us to get a $2.5 million addition to this project to really lift it and get it going off the ground. And we're so grateful, and not just for this project, but to the support that she's given us as a city throughout the time that she's been involved, throughout the region and throughout the state. She's just been a phenomenal partner, and we're grateful for that. And with that, I'll turn it over to Assemblymember Connie Petrie-Norris.
Thank you, Chief, and good morning, Costa Mesa. It is an absolute pleasure to join you all today for the groundbreaking ceremony of the Regional Fire and Rescue Training Center here in the great city of Costa Mesa. And I'll say today and the forecast this weekend, it is certainly a reminder that fire season is upon us. We are looking at record high temperatures, Santa Ana winds in the forecast. We know that the threat of fire is so real here in Costa Mesa and all across Orange County. And that is why this facility is so critical, not just for the city of Costa Mesa, but really for the region as a whole. As an assembly member, as elected officials, it's our number one responsibility to protect the public, to ensure public safety. None of us are on the front lines like you are each and every day. So as an assembly member, it's my job to ensure that our first responders, these brave men and women who put their lives on the line to keep our families and our communities safe, it's my job to ensure that you have the best possible tools, training, technology, and equipment. And that's why I worked to secure state funding to support this important project, and was really grateful that we were able to secure $2.5 million in state dollars to make the vision of this project a reality. So grateful for, as you heard, what is really a phenomenal team effort that has gotten us to this point and is actually going to get this project done. So thank you so much for the leadership and partnership of our city council. Thank you to Chief Stefano and your phenomenal team. And before I conclude, I want to just take a brief moment of personal privilege while I've got the microphone to honor someone who is a really special and phenomenal leader. As some of you may know, let's see, hold on, drum roll. As some of you may know, and some of you may not, last year, California announced our very first class of the Firefighter Hall of Fame for the great state of California. So anyone have any guesses to who might be included in that inaugural class? All right, you're right. I won't keep you in suspense anymore. You are right. It is our very own Chief Dan Stefano. So, as part of today's presentation, I wanted to take just a minute on behalf of the California State Assembly to present this resolution to Chief Stefano, really to honor what is a lifetime of service to the city of Costa Mesa, the county of Orange, and the state of California. Thank you and congratulations, Chief. And with that, as I said, this, as you've heard, this has taken just an incredible team effort. Excited to introduce the leader of Team Costa Mesa, City Manager Lorianne Farrell-Harrison.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out. It's my honor and privilege to be the city manager of the great city of Costa Mesa. Today is a fantastic day where we actually get to tear down this 57-year-old building and begin the process of a new regional training facility that will not only serve Costa Mesa, but will serve the entire region. There are over 480 cities in the state of California, but the majority of those cities do not have a police department. They do not have a fire department. And so Costa Mesa has a unique obligation in that it has two of the premier public safety departments in the entire state that can be called to assist with any emergency, disaster, fire, any emergency of any kind, of all the hazards that there can be in this region. We're really fortunate to have the support of someone like Assemblymember Connie Petrie-Norris. I've worked in the region for many years, for 15 years now in Orange County, and we've never had an elected official at the state level that was able to actually garner the funds for a project like this. a lot of the projects that cities receive are more outward facing. For parks and things of that nature, very rarely do we receive funding for the tools and the training that we need as public servants to do a fantastic job. It's what happens behind these gates. It's what happens behind what people see in the open that actually leads to having the most trained, highly capable leaders throughout public safety and all of our teams. And so I'm really, really thankful for your leadership, Assembly Member, because you were able to secure millions of dollars for this facility. This facility has been on the books for many years as needing enhancement, repair, upgrade, modernization. I'm 57 years old, so I feel like that it's old, it's good, it's still good, and it still functions, right? But we want state of the art, and we're just so thankful that you provided the seed money. I'm thankful to our mayor and city council that they are putting in $2 million also for this facility. It's an incredible facility, but will be used by a lot of our partners throughout the region. And so I'm thankful for your leadership. I'm thankful for mayor and city council that understand that city employees need the resources to do the best job for the community. And this is something that's happening behind the gates, but it will affect and it will impact and it will help the entire region of Orange County, which is one of the most highly densely populated areas in the country. And so thank you for your leadership. Thank you to Chief Stefano, who is a great personal friend and incredible leader. He is absolutely a Hall of Famer. Thank you for acknowledging that today. And thank you to our incredible firefighters and our entire team at Costa Mesa Fire and Rescue. You make me very proud every single day. It's an honor and privilege to work alongside you. And may God always cover you and bless you in all of your work. And Raja, thank you so much for always managing our capital projects in a way that is fiscally responsible, is timely, and also very cutting edge. And so thank you to you and your teams. Patrick, welcome to the city. We're so happy to have you with this focus on our city facilities and the work that needs to be done with our facilities so that we can better serve the public. And thank you, everybody, for being here today. Thank you so much.
As the Assemblywoman said, Connie Petrie-Norris said, she goes, it is, we could tell that it's hot, right? Everybody feeling the heat, I was just sitting there thinking, I could, with just a sweat on my body, we could probably extinguish a small brush fire. Not to mention the sweat on my forehead. They could probably get rid of a dumpster just based on that. But anyhow, I digress. I remember the first time I ever went to a groundbreaking, and it was the groundbreaking, some of you were there, for Fire Station 1. And Fire Station 1 was so decrepit, it was literally falling down, and we had these poor firefighters living in it and working in it. And here we are, so many years later, we're doing another fire department groundbreaking, and it is with the great support of our Assembly Member, Connie Petrie-Norris. And we just met last week about Fire Station 2. We should look forward to a groundbreaking there soon. So it's a continuing investment in our firefighters, especially as they invest in us. Every day they show up. Sometimes they go off away from their families and they help other communities with these wildfires. They're becoming more pervasive in the state of California, as the Assembly Member said, as we get hotter and climate change occurs. The other thing is, as I'm just reflecting, I've got some notes, but I'm not really going to speak to them. I'm just reflecting on the support. Sorry, Tony. Tony worked for like a half an hour on the notes. Yeah, they were helpful. I read them over. But I was talking to the reporter from, and she said, "Who are all these people that are here?" And it's so impressive that we have support for our fire department from every department in the city, no matter what department it is, whether it's parks, IT, finance. We have Carol Molina, our city management, of course, public works. Everybody's here to support our firefighters, as it should be. We've got a quorum of council members. Councilmember Marr from District 3, Mayor Pro Tem Harlan from District 6, Manuel Chavez from District 4. We're here for the firefighters because they're here for us. This is a great time and a great opportunity. The other thing I want to mention is this is the second project, as Director Seth Raman reminded me, that we're using our community workforce agreement. So this will be built, this structure, and it will be demolished by local, skilled and trained workers right here in the city of Costa Mesa. This is a community, ladies and gentlemen. We're in it together. This event proves that. The commitment we're making proves that. Going all the way up to Sacramento with Assembly member shows that we're in it together. It takes a village. It takes a village to help the most vulnerable people in our community, and we're here to do it. So God bless the great city of Costa Mesa. Let's turn some dirt.
One final acknowledgement, just want to recognize all the professional men and women of our Costa Mesa Fire family for the incredible work they do and their families at home, 24/7, 365.